David Sledge recalls the Crystal Coast's early surfing days and reflects on the magic of the sport. This interview is part of the Smithsonian Institute's Hometown Teams exhibit at the Core Sound Waterfowl Museum on Harkers Island.
Surfing, the first surfboard I saw was 1964, and I was the first surfer, I and another lifeguard, at Atlantis Lodge, a motel on the beach. And we'd seen the beach movies and that Funicello, etc., but had never had access to a board. Surf contests came in the next year in 1965 because about 10 of us got boards. Other Marine brats in Havelock got them faster for some reason. And I won the first contest in Atlantic Beach in 1965. It was Labor Day. And there was no surf to speak of, which is not unusual, especially for contest. And they brought a marine landing vehicle to run back and forth to try to produce surf. And of course, all it did was mess up the little stuff that was there. And I have been idiot competitive ever since in surfing. I envy the surfers who can pursue this magic activity by having no compelling interest to compete. But it's a very tiny percentage of surfers who do surf, who do surf contest. Most of them have the piece of just pursuing something that technically can be called a sport, but I think the accurate descriptions are more in passion, constant lingering desire for surf. And it's just got facets that most standard sports do not have. The magic that is an energy pulse that transforms itself into a wave, and sometimes the further away it comes from, the more magical it becomes, and then breaks in a way that you can ride it for sometimes as much as 400 or 500 yards if you're at a good break. And every surfer can wax poetic for hours on the beauty of surfing. I went to Hatteras on a wild hare because with Labrador current and Gulf Stream, strange things. I've surfed Hatteras in 90-degree air temperatures in midsummer and 60-degree water temperatures. There was going to be one of those anomalous days when the Labrador current was out, but it was a 70-degree January day at Cape Hatteras, and the water temperature was 64, which is astounding. So I said, well, I'm going to pack a full wetsuit and go up there and look at it. And nobody was there. So I was at my standard lineup, just about touching the jetty, and I noticed something real strange. There was a southern migration of skates, millions of skates. And I was there 3 hours, and I was thinking, well, I don't know if I should be out. Don't they sting? And they were marching south, swimming south, and it looked like a march. And every wave I took off on, 4 or 5 skates would take off in front of me. And the water was beautifully clear. But the surf was too good for me to be that alarmed and come in. And I'd never seen the like of it anywhere or even heard of it. And that was one of those magical moments that I'll know. Maybe it was just luck I didn't get stung, or that they were surfing with me.